What is up, guys? Back with another video today. This is going to be a reaction video. 25 secret vehicles in video games. So let's get right into it.
From Barbie's pink Corvette to a hidden car guaranteed to make you laugh, these are 25 secret vehicles in video games. In Battlefield Hardline, if you boot up the Hotwire mode, there is tons of cars for you to drive around in. But land outside in the Dust Bowl map and you'll find a pretty rough looking sofa. That's not just any seat, it's the driver's seat of the America couch. And now you two can spread freedom in the lobby. As would it be a secrets video without Just Cause 3? In the Valdemar region, you can land on the shore and check behind these bushes. Here you'll find two rubber duckies that are abandoned, but they're not just for admiration, they're jet skis.
Yo, that's fire.
Another game known for its elaborate Easter eggs is Dying Light 2. Turns out people found a massive hidden quest line that took them around the St. Paul Island Church. After climbing the whole thing,
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a while since I ever played Assassin's Creed, bro. It's been years, bro. I had the game and everything. I had the 360 game and everything.
Turning on the power and following footprints around the map, you'd finally reach a car. Open the trunk and say hello to the hoverboard. And it almost feels like you're playing Tony Hawk with zombies.
Gotta up the quality to HD.
There's plenty of hidden quest lines in Hitman 2, and on the
Hitman, I ain't gonna lie, Hitman was the best game, bro.
By completing every single side story and killing your targets in one session, you can walk down to the dock. Now just shoot this weird object in the trees, and as it floats over, you'll realize you just stole Mary Poppins' umbrella.
Yo, that is great.
I'm sure you can't drive that around an open
world,
unlike
crazy.
Ghost Recon Wildlands' best vehicle. If you go to the tomb near this village, you get a free helicopter and can take it to the top of the building, and that's when you jump out and find a llama. As you get closer, a prompt tells you to drive it, and now this llama motorbike is yours to keep.
Yo.
Oh, and did I mention there's a rainbow-powered nitro boost? Of course, you're gonna expect to find secret vehicles in a racing game, especially one like Hot Wheels Unleashed. Well, turns out you get an amazing reward for winning all 52 quick races. Who cares about the achievement? You'll be rewarded with a duck and roll car. One of my favorite vehicles in the whole Far Cry series is one that seems pretty underwhelming.
I never played Far Cry.
Once you use the Hideout Network to buy Conjunto, fast travel here and you'll find a car. I mean, it just looks like a buggy with a fan on the back, right? Well, that's until you drive it and realize it could secretly fly.
Yo, that's
latest
fire.
Saints Row game, make sure to check out
Saints
the
Row
Desert.
is like...
In the northern area, there are a few lost wheels
I haven't
around
played
which are
the
left by
Saints
a
Row, ain't gonna
mysterious
lie.
person. As you collect them, a bar will fill up, telling you to collect 5 parts, eventually unlocking the Flying Dutchman. Most of you would think, oh, the Flying Dutchman, that insanely ominous pirate ship, but nope, this is frying, and it's actually 10 times better. A lot of people have played Simpsons Hit and Run and consider it one of their favorite games of the early 2000s. This is such a beloved title, yet no one really talks about the monorail. In one of the show's episodes, this monorail causes havoc in Springfield, and so ultimately they abandon the plan. Well, now you can find the destroyed remains in Hit and Run, and you could actually drive it. You'd expect this to be at least slightly useful, but the train is completely unfixable. It doesn't even drive in a straight line. So I bet you hear the word secret vehicle and imagine something you could drive, and well, that's mostly true. In Enter the Matrix, no one expected the hidden cars Easter egg to look like this. A few hackers unlock this mode that let you find your friends in multiplayer dressed as police cars or a Pontiac Firebird.
Yo,
Why?
what
well,
is
you don't
that?
know because it was never meant to be found. Let's talk about Forza Horizon 4. When a game has so many cars like this one, it's easy to lose track, especially when one of them is exclusive to a season. When it's summertime in game, you can head to this barn and look inside to uncover the POP50. And not only is it the goofiest car in the game, it's also the smallest and slowest. You can even throw in a paint job to make it look like a plastic toy if you want. And that's not even the best plastic vehicle you can drive in Forza. For a limited time, between now and August 14th, you can log into Forza 5 and be given 2 new vehicles. Redeem them and you'll be granted a GMC Hummer, which sounds pretty cool,
not bad, not
this
bad.
isn't a regular Hummer,
What?
it's a secret crossover. If you drove past this in game, you wouldn't bat an eye, but it actually belongs to Ken from the Barbie movie. No spoilers, but he gets us midway through, and it's pretty funny. Maybe you're a Barbie fan, well, Forza also includes a bright pink Corvette. Pretty incredible, and only in the game for a couple weeks, so redeem it while you can. I also recommend logging into Hitman and searching for the hilarious Dino Easter egg. On the Colorado level, you can find apricots around the map, but make sure to keep 10 of them and don't leave it behind. Then Agent 47 could pick up some hallucinogens because, I mean, why not? And instead of using that on a target, keep it to yourself and head to this house to find Mr. Raptor. He's pretty adorable, and the game lets you feed him all 10 of your apricots. I guess I'm assuming Agent 47 took the drugs, because this is where the little blue dino vanishes. So make your escape through the quad bike route, and this time
Yo,
it
that
is
is
replaced by
crazy,
Mr. Raptor
yo.
himself.
Oh,
That brings me to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Despite the fact the series is 30 years old, it took them a while to bring the secret to the games. Kirby's known for eating things and taking their powers, but it wasn't until last year that his appetite got a little bigger. Now in the Forgotten Land, he could swallow an entire car and turn it into the Kirby Mobile. I'll be honest, it's still more effective than Gran Turismo 4's most useless vehicle.
Yo,
of
I
all
can't wait
time.
till that
If you
Gran
manage to win the
Turismo
World
movie
Classic
come
Car
on, ain't gonna
Series,
lie.
You'll be rewarded with credits and the Mercedes-Benz Daimler motor carriage. No, it's not a
Yo.
horse-drawn carriage. It's actually regarded as the very first car in the world. It's just so unbelievably slow with a top speed of 12 miles per hour. I mean, you can barely
that's
get up
crazy.
hills.
They doing you dirty for real.
Heading back to the Just Cause series, in the latest game, there are a ton of secret vehicles around the map. You could be exploring a random town, and before you know it, you have a tiny Jeep on your hands. Not only do these drive insanely fast, but it gets better than just a car. You can literally find a tiny tank, and don't underestimate this thing because it does serious damage. The cherry on top is when you call in a miniature jet that goes way too fast
A
to even
miniature
control.
jet?
And for
Yo.
research purposes, you can't drop carpet bombs if you really hate a town for some reason. Developers have been throwing secret vehicles into their games for much longer than you realize. In 1995, Sega dropped Manx TT Superbike, which is an arcade racing game with an incredible Easter
Fire.
egg. But on the transmission select screen, if you pressed up, up, down, down, left, right, ZX, all the bikes would turn into sheep. If you want to turn those sheep into yarn, make sure to play Saints Row 3's Genki Bull DLC. Not only is this one of the best DLC packs of all
Yo,
time,
let me know
but
if
it
I should
includes an
play
amazing
Saints Row.
vehicle that
Let me know
destroys
down in the
everything.
comments. I
Once
may
you
play
complete
it or
the
not.
sexy
May I may
yarngasm
not.
activity, say hi to Yarny. It's a huge yarn ball that wreaks havoc. What if you found out that your favorite vehicle was just a dude? In Fallout 3 Broken Steel, the presidential metro car runs pretty well. It's a smooth experience until data miners went into the files and learned a ridiculous truth. Turns out once you open the file DLC Metro Car Armor, it's literally a dude with a train replacing his right hand. Yeah, every time you're on this thing, just remember it's not on wheels, it's just probably you're running down the tracks. Now let's bring up Roblox's most disturbing secret. Most of the things in this game are made by other players, except for some admin commands. These commands work across every game mode and they're mostly created by the Roblox devs themselves. Well, that's why it was insanely weird when people typed in kidnap and were immediately terrified of what happened.
Yo.
Okay, less disturbing vehicles in Need for Speed 2. One of the best stages is Monolithic Studios, a fictional Hollywood studio with a ton of references to movies. Not only does it reference a Star Wars trench run, but there's also a Jurassic Park sector. Well,
Yeah, that's
turns out you
fire.
can take this even further with the cheat code T-Rex Me, and now you are the apex predator of the racetrack. But there's a car that even veteran Fortnite players don't know about. A few years ago, Rocket League did a secret crossover with the game and added this custom whiplash on the west side of the map. It was bright red and only one spawn per match, but it also included hidden Rocket League decals on the side. Most people would never assume this is a collab until you peer over at the license plate. Speaking of Rocket League, one of the greatest vehicles they've ever added was a prank. For April Fool's 2022, they accidentally released an unfinished trailer for a new DLC, the Reliant Robin. If you know anything about this car, it is infamous for only having 3 wheels. So not only was this dangerous in real life, it was just as terrible in game.
Yo, nah.
Those are 25 secret vehicles in video games. It's been Tommy, and as always, keep it
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's gonna be the end of this video. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know if I should drop Saints Row. I'm gonna hit y'all with a double upload, maybe a triple. I don't know. I'm on my grind today. You know, I may hit y'all with a double, triple, quadruple. I don't know, but I'm gonna hit y'all with a Warzone video, 2, maybe 3 videos of Warzone. Yeah, we're gonna do some Warzone videos, and I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop 3 videos. I'm gonna drop 3 Warzone videos and 2 random scary games, and you know that's gonna be later. See you guys later. Peace out.